Hey guys, I'm Ashley Glazer, makeup director for Pucker.
Today I'm going to show you how to use the most important makeup brushes in your kit. First, we're going to talk about foundation. This is a foundation brush. I like to use something that's a little fluffy, so that way you can build up coverage whether you're using a sheer formula or a heavy formula. This type of brush will give you the perfect application. I like to start in the center of my face. That's where you want the most coverage usually, and then using a circular motion with the brush, you're going to buff it out. Next, we're going to talk about concealer. This is my favorite type of concealer brush. I love the fluffy brush because it gives an airbrush finish, covers more ground, and it just looks really flawless and blended. I'm using a stick concealer, so you can just take the brush and dip it right out of the product. I like to think of the Nike swoosh when doing concealer underneath. Now that we've done under the eyes, you can take a little bit more and go around the nose. If you have a blemish or a scar that you want to put more coverage on, I recommend using a smaller brush so you have more control. Now we're going to talk about translucent powder. I love to use a brush like this that's shaped like a cone so you can really focus on your T-zone and not apply too much product all over the face. So you want to swirl in the powder, tap off the excess, and brush out and up. Now we're going to talk about bronzer. I love to use a fat, fluffy brush for bronzer so it gives really sheer, flawless coverage when warming up the skin. You just want to do a swirl in your powder, and when applying bronzer, I like to think about drawing the number 3. This will give you a really natural look. You want to go along the hairline, hug under the cheekbone, and under the jaw to really warm up the face. Now we're going to talk about blush. I like to look for a circular brush shape because it's a smaller part of your face. My tip for applying blush is to hold 2 fingers away from the nose, use your brush on the outside finger, and brush out. Now that our skin is done, we're going to talk about eyes and eyebrows. First, you're going to use your applicator. You want to use something that's short and fluffy and kind of thin. This will deposit the most pigment onto your lids when building up the eyeshadow color. It's good to deposit the most pigment right in the center of the eyelid to really open up your eyes. A great tip is to just pat on the lid, not wipe back and forth. Now we're going to talk about blending. I like to use a dome-shaped brush so it'll fit right into your eye socket. I like to tell people to look in the mirror with their eyes open when blending because that's how everyone will see you. What's great about a brush like this is it really fits into the grooves of your natural eye. And don't forget to bring it out a little bit on the side so that way it doesn't look too harsh. Next up, we're going to talk about eyeliner. A flat brush is my personal favorite, and what's great about the shape of this brush is that it fits right underneath your lashes for bottom liner. Using a brush like this will give you that soft look with really easy application because you honestly don't even have to do anything. It's also great for the top if you want a really natural line, or you can use it as a blender and apply your pencil or cream liner and then use it to blend out. Next, we're going to talk about eyebrows. I like to use this brush. It's a really tight, half-moon shaped shader brush. The shape of the brush gives a really soft and natural application when using a powder or cream for your brows. Start at the arch and then work your way out. Short hair-like strokes will give you the most natural appearance when building in your eyebrows. I hope you enjoyed Makeup Brush 101. To learn more, subscribe to the Zoe Report. Thanks, guys!